Salutations, it's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot, and we're back once again with Twin Flames and Separation. Gotta cut my nose hairs for Brazil. Ain't never did it. But I think it's like a sixth sense too with the nose too when it itches and stuff. Just depending on the time. It's like when my ear itch or my palm itch. Y'all know what that's about. But at any rate, let's get these messages going ASAP. Gotta head to the community center immediately after this. Do some tutoring, do some kid watching. Gonna have to create a few programs for next week. Get a few supplies and a few things cracking for next week. Gotta have stuff for kids to do. It's become a full-time job now, and kids don't really need too much to get busy, but it has to be something constructive, man. Kids don't know how to share. Smart-ass little dudes and dudettes. But at any rate, love y'all. I'm glad y'all still in tune. Let's get with this message. Cracking this off. Got the Ten of Swords here. Let's go for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Ten of Swords. This is death. This is permanent endings. Things that are no more. That has to be moved away from. Got to get past death. This is death. Got to get past it. Step after this is the Knight of Swords, which is the fear card. Being a little discombobulated mentally, deals with swords. And it's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's, because it's like whatever this energy is, it's pretty huge. Now, you got to end things to begin things, and it's all about new beginnings in life. And that's something to be very thankful for. We got the Six of Cups here. This is the sauce, swag, steez. Your personality is what makes you you. It's how you feel about yourself. That's why it's a cup. And even through death, you get fired from your job, okay. You lose a car, okay. You lose a limb, okay. You still here. You're still breathing. Still able-bodied. You still got your brain. Still got your mind. You can definitely get it out here. This is basically the energy of nothing can stop you, even if it tried. Anything can happen to you. You can die. Literally come back to life. Why? Because you that swaggerific. You that saucy. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me as an infant. You know what I mean? Happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? You can overcome death in so many ways. And when you overcome death, or if everybody, all your friends you grew up with, they all dead and gone or locked up or some shit like that, and you're the only person that's around still doing positive shit, it's just a sign. You were saucy as fuck. You were different. Unique. You know what I mean? Very unlike your peers. And that's what it's all about. Overall energy, masculine, feminine. You guys are different. If you don't know by now, get hip. Okay? You're two unique individuals who happen just to be mirrored images of each other. Like I say, if anything you can take from this twin flame situation, it's just for you to get a real aerial view of yourself and move forward. Because it's all about moving forward. Putting final smoke on this overall energy, which is fairly important, not very, fairly important. We got the Ten of Pentacles. This is you and another person coming together like butt cheeks. This is the twin flame fusion chamber that I was saying in year one, season one of LLE. Only twins can come together like butt cheeks. Like, this is like I said, it's like double dragon. You know what I mean? You gotta have both halves of the medallion to make this whole double dragon thing work. It's like a Power Ranger and his morpher or her morpher can't really morph into a Power Ranger until, you can't do it without your morpher. Like, you're a skilled fighter and stuff like that, but you gotta have a morpher in your hand for you to, it's morphin' time to fuse and become the Power Ranger. You know what I mean? So, as long as you two stick together, can't nothing pull you guys apart, even through the separation. By sticking to each other like glue, everything is always going to be good. We'll get to that in a second. That's just the overall energy between you two right now. Bottom line energy between you two right now, we got the Ace of Cups. Goes to what I was saying in overall energy. Ace of Cups. This is self-care. self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, you know what I mean, self-awareness, self-realization, self-identification. That shit you do yourself. It's your own heart. A, for accountability of your own heart. Each of you have accountability for your own heart spaces. You got to get your own heart together before you two start overall energy dealing with each other. Can't come together like butt cheeks if you two don't even have yourselves together. And guess what? You two getting yourselves together emotionally, that's just getting square. As far as the whole emotions business is, told you, cups are emotions and feelings. All emotions and feelings are just indicators on the direction you're going in life towards the actions that you're doing or behavior that you're doing in life. Wands and what you're manifesting. Pentacles. You know, by you just taking care of yourself, that's just getting square. 60%. Well, 60%, it's a D. It's not even passing. It's not failing, but it is failing because it ain't passing. Need to get to the Riri card. Just a step after this. 7 of Pentacles, Riri card, which is out here. I'm going to get to the Riri in just a second. Divine Feminine, you have that in regards to yourself. Putting final smoke on this bottom line, which is very important. Taking care of yourself. I mean, that's the first step. It's the least you can do. A, for at least you can do. You know what I'm talking about? Got the 8 of Wands. This is communication. You know, this is venting, expressing yourself. I mean, aside from self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, you know, self-awareness and stuff like that, you do have self-expression. 8 of Wands. We all have a voice. That's why it's an 8 of Wands. Everybody has. Not something that you just have. This is something everybody has, and that's a motherfucking voice. You don't even have to have a voice box to have a voice. I'm talking about as long as you got a mind, you can do anything. Trust me. Trust me. Bottom line, got to speak up. Got to take care of yourself. So you got to do that in the best manner you can do. If you got to talk to somebody about taking better care of yourself, do that. You got to get square in life. Trying to make ends meet like a motherfucker shit is just a little too hard. Speak the fuck up. What's the step after the 8 of Wands? It's the 9 of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. What happens when you wounded? You wounded because you 8 of Wands. You didn't even really express yourself. You didn't communicate. Going back to the step before this 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. That's internal conflict. That's your inner woes. You know what I'm saying? Showing inner demons. Or it could be like an actual wound that you have and you ain't saying shit. Disease you have and ain't saying shit. It's fucking you up inside. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to tell somebody. If you don't tell nobody, then basically you're skipping steps, not talking, not communicating. Going from the 7 of Wands, which is internal conflict, straight into the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Of course you hurt. You ain't say nothing. First shit people gonna say when you end up in the hospital or you end up sick or you end up fucked up. Why you didn't say nothing? Let's go for the masculine and feminine. Talk. Anything you gotta do to take better care of yourself, talk. Whatever you gotta do to get square in life, masculine, feminine, talk. Bottom line, that's very important. Coming to the situation. Got the Queen of Cups here. This has been very prevalent this week. Divine Feminine, you got the Queen of Cups. This is the X-Men card, the Jean Grey card. The ghosting card also. What's ghosting? That's when your divine masculine pops up in your dreams. Or you pop up in your masculine dreams. This says you having dreams and visions of outside to inflame things. Shit that's making sense to you, or you're seeing like literal signs. Okay, and synchronicities is leading you towards something. It's like a god. Just getting attracted to something. Magnetized towards something. You trust in your intuition. It's really all this card is. It's a psychic card in my book. What's a psychic? That's trusting your own intuition. Having the power, Queen of Cups, to trust in your own intuition. It's a cup. It's a feeling. It's also in the knights, queens, and kings and things. This is divine realms of emotion. When you're in the divine realm of emotions, you know, you're at the point where you can trust in your own intuition to know what's what. God is 6 inches down from your chin. Quit playing yourself thinking you ain't God or you can't find out anything from God. When you find things out from God, you really find out things out from yourself on Earth. We're talking about on a galactic level. We just talk about on Earth. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, clarifying this psychic card, this ghosting card, this Queen of Cups card, X-Men card, we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a big-ass manifestation or something that's very present or something that's A-arrived or something you've A-acquired or something you've A-attained. Whatever it is, it's big. This looks like a gift. that you've acquired. Could be good, like moi. Learning new things every day, being very powerful every day, and everything's awesome right now with it. Shit can be ugly to where, I don't know, you know, I say, like, real Queen of Cups, there's real X-Men out here. Like, I know people who can really create fireballs out their motherfucking hands on some Dragon Ball Z shit, who can manipulate water. They trying to levitate right now. They Negroes like myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different when it comes from your own people. When you really see shit, get exposed to different shit, let you know that you can do it too. But like I say, you know, I don't fuck with the magic realm and shit like that. But power. Yeah, there's a lot of powers out here. I've heard stories about some Haitian shaman and shit. You know? It's real out here in the motherfucking field. You know what I mean? That's ugly. Can't really judge people who deal with magic or people who deal with the dark arts and shit like that. Because like I said, they might be good people. Can't judge them based off their labels. I can't off their actions and shit, but that's a whole nother story. But at any rate, what's most important here is you've acquired your power, feminine. Take advantage of that while it's in attendance present, okay? Masculine, you come into the situation in the Two of Cups situation. You've been in this energy all week. This is you getting close to somebody. You really orbiting somebody. You really watching somebody, scoping somebody. Really kind of falling in love with somebody. Falling back in love with somebody. Or rekindling a relationship. Or trying to rekindle a new relationship. Whatever it is, it's another heart you're getting close to. Bottom line was the Ace of Cups. Figuring out your own heart before you finally came out here and got what your heart's desire is. Or attracted a like-minded heart such as yours. Let's put some smoke on this Lover's card. This Two of Cups energy this masculine got right here. We got the Knight of Wands. Whoever this person is, they are a part of your journey. Knight of Wands is moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. You're a divine masculine, right? Okay, you got a divine job to do. All right? Whoever you two are cupping here, it's part of that divine job you got. Final smoke on this. And we just coming into the reading. Ace of Swords. Huh. Whoever this person you two are cupping to, they're going on the right path. It'd be good if you get more aligned with them, what you're doing. You're just getting aligned with something that feels real to you, something that feels familiar to you, something that feels like home. Four of Wands. Something familiar. Told you, there's more karmics than divines in the world. That's why it's hard to find something that resonates lately or a lot. You know? Moving on. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got the reread card. R-E-R-E. Seven of Pentacles. Told you, Six of Pentacles is getting squared. That's a D. It ain't passing. This is passing. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles ain't passing, but it is getting squared. It is homeostasis. It is equilibrium. It is a starting gate. Five of Pentacles is having nothing. Zero. Rock bottom. Game over. Six of Pentacles is at least 25 cents to play another game. $1 to get back in the game. You know, a chance to get whatever the fuck got took back. You know what I mean? Starting gate. Seven of Pentacles, you going. You moving. You literally moving. This is the energy of, Seven of Pentacles is the energy of, you got money, but you ain't, you know, it's like you just got paid. People know you just got paid, or taxes or some shit, and they asking you for money. They know you got it because you was talking about it and shit. It was part of your little plan, and you was geeked about it and shit. But you tell motherfuckers you broke. And they mad. But you mad. And you should be. Because it's your money. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? You really ain't got the money. And you moving as if you don't have it. Thus manifesting, you know, building your pinnacles up. Because the step after this is the Eight of Pentacles. That's having something to lose. That's having shit. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, house, car, job. People don't have that. You're in a transition right here, getting back to that. You had that, You took an L, you was at the 5 of Pentacles, now you're at the 7 of Pentacles. Listen, you got money, but you ain't got it. Move the fuck around. Before people keep asking you for more money. People get more frustrated. You know what I'm saying? That you got a lot, but ain't helping. You ain't really got that much. You just got more than what they got because they got nothing. You can't deal with people who ain't got nothing to lose, especially because you go end up losing shit. Move on. Putting clarification and more smoke on this Riri card you got, feminine. We got the Ace of Wands. It's awareness. You need to be aware you need to Riri right now. What's Riri? Reevaluate some shit, rehash on some shit, you know, reverse, revamp, relocate, reorder, whatever. It's a Riri. You need to be aware of which re it is and do it. And I mean, it's very crucial for you to do it. Why is it very crucial for you to be out here, like I said, moving like you just got paid, but you ain't got no money? 6 of Wands. We got wins, victories, celebrations. What are you celebrating? You're going to get to the 8 of Pentacles. And guess what? This is literally the next card after this. This is in regards to the masculine. Moving on up on game. Like, just doing what you got to do to get to this 10 of Pentacles. Obviously, where you and your masculine get to. It's just a big build up of things. You need to get aware of what you need to move around from it, and you're going to win because of it. Feminine. Your masculine in regards to you, we got the King of Cups energy here. Pick another card. Is this good or bad or ugly? 6 of Swords. It's good. So, your masculine is obviously ecstatic about some type of 2 of Cups situation he's involved in. And, hold on 1 second. Got to say this. All right. All right. So, masculine. You got this King of Cups energy. It's the spirit of discernment, highest form of emotion you can be on as a divine, and it's the spirit to not give a fuck. Feminine, you was on this energy earlier. Masculine's on it now. I don't know if you noticed. You know, really what the feminine goes through, the masculine goes through it. It's a reflection. It's pretty great. You're going through some shit, feminine. You're going through some bad shit, feminine. Best believe when you get back up and come around, before you go back down, your masculine kind of going, you know, he's going to go down just like you go down. It's you two do the same shit. Okay? King of Cups. Your masculine's showing a little tough love when it comes to the world. Not you. The world. Alright? Putting more smoke on that is the 6 of Swords. That's rolling with the homies. Okay? Who's the homie? That's your masculine. I mean, that's your feminine. Excuse me. 6 of Swords is going with the flow. It's taking your shot. It's riding the wave. It's going with the grain and not against it. You know? Going with the flow. In the midst of this, really mastering this King of Cups energy, because once again, you got to understand, the feminine, she moves well with the Swords, which is the thoughts, directions, decisions. And she moves good with the Cups, which is emotions and feelings. Masculine, he's a master of Wands, which is behavior, actions, movement, things he's doing in the present. He's actually the King of Wands, King of action. And when it comes to manifestation, your masculine kind of got more points there too, because he does do more. By him doing more actions, wands, he's manifesting more things. So for him to be mastering his emotions right now, it's just a good sign that he's finally getting to the climax of what he needs to feel right now. And since this is your energy feminine, you're going to have to respect this shit, not step on this shit, not de-appreciate this shit, play it off. Six of Swords, just go with the flow with whatever he emotionally on right now. Okay? How you do that, be understanding. Understanding is what he needs right now. Just, like, don't pry into what the fuck his business is. You just heard this reading from me. He's going through his feels, but he's got the King of Cups card, so he's kind of showing some tough love or trying to hide or downplay those feelings, and you're trying to get inside. Like, no, they're going to expose themselves later. No, they're not. Don't see a Seven of Swords out here. Yeah, I mean, your master's going through some emotional shit. It's the last oomph of this whole divine emotional process. So just play him from a distance. If he's being distant, just let him do his thug thingamajig. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't been calling lately, or have been calling lately, if he been calling, pick up. He could be she, should be he, and I'll be rocking if he ain't been calling lately. She ain't been calling lately. Like, don't press him. Going through some shit, good shit. It's all for you. On some Janet Jackson shit. Because it's related to your energy. So your master's rolling with you. Might not seem like it from how he's acting emotionally. Not what he's doing. He's doing good shit. Can't knock that. Can't say nothing bad about what the fuck he's doing. But how he's feeling about shit, you just can't read it. That's all it is. Don't trip. It's cool. It's incubating something greater. Moving on. Feminine, you got the Eight of Pentacles like we talked about. This is having shit. You know? This is Eight of Pentacles, the shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. That's good. Then you got a house. That's better. You got to pay for the house, so you need a job. You got a job. That's better. Now you got a car to get to and from your job, to pay for your career. That's awesome. You know what I mean? You got kids. That's awesome. I'm telling you, some people don't have them. You got a nice stable relationship. Stable relationships go up in here. Unstable relationships stay out of here. Okay? That's good too. You have that twin flame situation. That's awesome too. You know, at the end of the day, you at an 8. 8 is a B. It's good. But you need to stack more pentacles. Why? Just in case something happens. You don't want to lose this because you spent a lot of pentacles getting here. All right? So 9 of Pentacles is a A. This is a B. A. 90 is an A. And let's just say, I don't know, you get to an A, which is awesome. 9 of Pentacles. But it's like you lose a pentacle because of circumstance. Shit happens. Boom. You lose a pentacle. But A, you back at an 8. You took an L, but you back at an 8. What's an 8? It's a B. You're good. You're passing. You know what I mean? You're not passing like the 7 of Pentacles Riri when you was out here really moving around to get back here. The point is to stay here. So whenever you get to the 8 of Pentacles in life, it's best to just keep stacking pentacles. Even when you at a 10 of Pentacles, you still stack your pentacles. Get to the divine line of pentacles. The step after the 10 of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. What's that? That's using your pentacles to groom someone. Or spinning your pentacles to get groomed yourself. Why are you getting groomed? To do better and grander shit. Better than the shit you was just doing. This just got you in the gate. Now it's trying to go out here and do something great. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy. Moving on. Feminine, you got something to lose. And putting more smoke on the fact you got an 8 of Pentacles, i.e. something to lose, you got the 4 of Wands. Your prize is inside this harvest. No? 4 Wands, that's union, that's reunion, that's recognition. Or twin flame demo, or whatever you want to call your situation. It's in here. One thing's about harvests, when you have a harvest, these things in your harvest, it's I mean, you gotta appreciate everything that's in here. Why? Because anything can get taken at any point. You gotta understand. Everything in this world was God's before you got it. Even your children belong to God. Your money belong to God. Your house belong to God. These glasses belong to God. This fit. These chips. You know what I'm saying? Everything belongs to God, first and foremost. You gotta fix these. You know, so if they get taken away from you, they just going back home for a while. That's home. Everything goes back home. Okay? It was a blessing from above that came to below to even be a part of your harvest. You're literally making money out of thin air. You know, when bread gets made and it goes in your account and shit. That's making money out of thin air. It's a blessing. But you got to do specific actions to get that. Two of Wands. All right. Everything goes back home. The object is to appreciate it before it goes back home. Whatever it is. Kick this reading off with the Ten of Swords. Death. Permanent removal of one of these pinnacles. You ain't gonna mourn the death of a celebrity you don't know. I mean, like, you're gonna pay respects and you're gonna kind of feel some type of way, but it ain't like that was your cousin, your dad, your brother, your son, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, until it becomes one of those people, and then boom, boom, this Ten of Swords just stings a little bit harder, hurts just a little bit more. You know, especially if this, you know what I mean, if death is in your harvest. Deaths happen outside your harvest all the time. But it always creates death, man. Death is inevitable. All right. So you got to appreciate everything you have, because death, angel of death, death has a way of bringing shit back home. Zion, man, I told you, Earth is just the hotel we dwell in. Our home is in fourth, fifth dimension, Joe. Hey, for appreciate what you have, any and everything you got in your garden, in your life. Because at any time, it can go back home. That's true understanding, feminine. Masculine, you in regards to yourself right now, you still stressing. You've been stressing a lot. Nine of Swords. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. This shit looks like health. Stressing over health. Health and expectation. So, Nine of Swords. Stress. I told you, stress is something you put on you, like deodorant, like soap and shit. It's like ketchup on your fries, you know what I'm saying? Cheese on your Philly cheesesteak and shit. Like, it's mentally optional. You mentally choose to stress yourself with things. You don't have to stress at all. Like, you can literally keep peace and tranquility. Oh my God. Peace and tranquility through anything. Even death. Now, clarifying this Nine of Swords, the stress, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is, like I said, the step after the Ten of Pentacles, which was the overall energy. So we're going to have to get past here, Divines. And this is when you're at a position to use your Pentacle to groom someone, or you be groomed yourself. Now, stress and grooming. Only time, well, I ain't gonna say only time, but usually when stress comes with grooming yourself, as you see, it's mental. It's your ideology on what the fuck you're grooming yourself for. It's like, I was a nurse for 4 years, CNA, not a real nurse, but those who were a CNA, you know how we get busy. So, when I first got into healthcare, I know what the fuck I was getting into, you know? I knew what classes was like, I knew what clinicals was like. You know what I mean? Once I got out in the field, you know, I had to start grooming myself, you know, to keep this career. I had to have good mechanics. The way I move people, the way I communicate with people. You know, I learned how to groom other people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? From cutting hair, doing nails, to fucking, perennial care. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's, grooming on a whole nother level. I kind of stressed about the type of grooming I was going to be doing and how that was going to be. And like I say, you learn by doing. Seen a lot of interesting shit in healthcare. And thinking back, I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot from healthcare. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot about the body. I learned a lot about the mind. I learned a lot about, like, death, life, diet, anatomy, diseases, a lot of shit. I learned a lot. You know what I mean? When I'm in post grooming, I see that it was just all part of the process. It's whatever you're doing. You got to be groomed. You learn by doing. And it's going to cost a few pinnacles to make it happen, but it's going to be worth it. It's just an investment. You're going to have to invest in yourself, whether that's grooming. I think my mask is doing now, like, he's doing a lot of grooming right now because he knows his ass is going to be in front of the camera and shit. And events and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting the same thing. This is working out. This is really coming at yourself masculine on a better level. Switching up your wardrobe, switching up your look, switching up your style. I mean, you can't stress over nothing new. If you're trying to have a certain style, or you're trying to have a certain look, or you're trying to go in a certain direction that's kind of preset, of course you're going to stress over it because in your head you feel you're not at whatever that destination or point is. If you're doing shit brand new, if you're just living in the moment and really experiencing life and just going with the flow, Six of Swords, that you have in regards to, feminine energy here, then, like I said, you won't stress over anything. This is a new experience. You getting groomed for something that's beyond you. It's very new, but you're Six of Swords all along with it. You're just going with the flow. Future final row. You got the Ten of Wands here. Feminine. You go into the future, you're going to have to end something you was passionate about. Your masculine had this energy. His energy this week, you just caught it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that kind of wrap back around. He had energy of yours, you got energy of his. Ten of Wands. This is ending something you was passionate about. Something you're trying to do that you can't really do right now, so you're going to have to press pause. Okay, and take this time, energy, and resources that you're putting into this into something that's more needed. Something that's more beneficial for the kingdom, for the community, something obviously outside yourself. Whatever this Ten of Wands is definitely something you want to do, but not unfortunately. But fortunately, it's something you need to do that's outside of you, that's going to help way more people than yourself. That needs to get done right now, not later. These are wands, these are actions. I mean, it's got to get done. Because what's the step after this Ten of Wands? It's the Knight of Wands, moving fast and fiercely towards your divine direction. Your masculine's going through that shit right now. You're going to go through that shit next. Putting more smoke on this Ten of Wands. And it's something you're passionate about. And it's a temporary ending. It ain't permanent like the Ten of Swords. It's temporary. Putting more smoke on the Ten of Wands. We got the Three of Wands. Purpose calls. Same energy the masculine had. You got it now, feminine. I did the whole Clark Kent rant with the masculine. Purpose. You're going to have to end something you're passionate about so you can go out here and do the God body shit that you do, feminine. You're being called. You're being summoned. Somebody needs your assistance. Be an old lady, teacher, group of kids, organization, a hospital. Talking about a university position, a fucking whatever. Like, something needs your service. It's beyond you and your job. Two of Wands is your job. Like, this shit is beyond your job. You're still going to have to do your job. You're still going to have to work. And you're still going to have to do your purpose. But it's like, you're getting called for something outside. And what the fuck you doing right now? You're going to have to do it. Okay? Going to have to do it. Why? Find smoke on that. Why? Nine of Wands. Because somebody is hurting. Somebody is in need. Somebody needs a few wands taken off of them so they can do what they doing for the community, for the kingdom and shit like that. Like this is the energy of a person carrying 9 sacks of rice in a barrel. And it's an old lady dragging this barrel of 9 bags of rice. It's pretty heavy. She's moving like 2 miles per hour. And here you, young lady, you're just watching her. Like, carry the wheelbarrow for her. Like, pick that shit, take that load off her real quick. Like I say, 10 of Wands. You're gonna have to end something you're passionate about. Wherever the fuck you was going, he's probably going to meet your boyfriend. He's probably going wherever the fuck. Okay? Scrap that. Carry this wheelbarrow real quick. Just to take the load off this person. Because you're being fucking blessed and doing it. It's a lot of actions, Wands. A lot of actions doing this shit. You're doing a lot. Okay? But it's worth, probably not for you. It's probably worth it for the kingdom. So I've been feeling lately. Like I do a lot of good shit. You know, I changed a lot of lives, but when it comes to like my own stability, man, that shit's steady. I'll be hitting reverse a lot. I go through the reread quite a lot. You know, all I want is like stability. Is the shit to be smooth for just 1 second so I can build with the stability and shit. And it's just shit be like this and shit. You know what I mean? It's just, I can deal with it, but it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Having to restart a lot. Start from square one a lot, like, you know what I mean? But it's beyond me, you know. Just like this situation, the kingdom calls, and I just gotta be there. Just like you should, feminine. Masculine, going to the future, you got the 7 of Wands. Talking about all reading. Center conflict. What's the step after this? The 8 of Wands. You're gonna have to communicate. That was the bottom line. Some you're going through masculine, you're gonna have to talk. Put more smoke in this communication. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Whatever you internally conflicted with, I'm pretty sure 90% of it has to deal with this positioning you have with this other pinnacle. Overall. Like I say, you're going to the next step. Masculine, like I say, masculine is at the cusp of a lot of change right now. It's probably hitting him like a ton of bricks. It's probably coming at him. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking quite fast. You know what I mean? But it's a 7 of Wands. It's actions. 9 of Pentacles. It's Pentacles. These are like shit that this is nothing to your masculine. Getting over this energy right here. He's going through the hard part right now. You know, but it's very crucial, masculine, your position, masculine, that you don't take a L. Okay. All it takes is 8 of Wands. All it takes is communication, masculine, for you to keep this pinnacle here. You're doing great. You got a harvest and some. And you're in a position to help somebody. You're in a position to bless somebody, or you're in a position to be blessed. This is a position to be blessed. You know how you can be blessed, masculine? Just by communicating. By communicating, you're going to get blessed with whatever you want to get blessed with. You just got one more action to get over this little hurdle. That is dealing with your internal conflict in the most divine way. Not the worldly ways you used to handle your internal conflict. Not handling your internal conflict with the devil energy or card or whatever you want to call it. You know? Final smoke. All right, we don't put no final smoke on there. Let me ask the universe a couple questions. Divine masculine, what do you want to say in the 4th and 5th dimension? Queen of Wands. Divine feminine. So, this is just a sign the divine feminine been on the, divine masculine's, oh my God, divine feminine been on the divine masculine's mind a lot. This is a sign that you play a major part in a few actions that he's got planned right now. Putting more smoke on this is the Knight of Cups. This is the Romeo card. This is a whole lot of love for the divine feminine. This is also putting your whole heart into your divine feminine. Just she's unaware of this shit though, because you king of cupping. You know what I mean? King of cupping. You know, like the feminine is totally unaware of this kind of gift of love that you have, or this emotion, respect that you have for her. I mean, she understands it, but it ain't like you know, being direct with it. You know, how she's supposed to know. You know, see, and the King of Cup energy, which is, like I said, you being bogus, got the cold shoulder on her and shit. You know what I mean? At least she can, like, respect it and fuck with it, and at least see eye to eye with why you on this energy. It's a king energy. She can respect king energy, even if you is a little cold. But as far as this juvenile energy, it's juvenile not saying nothing. You feel this way, but you ain't saying nothing. How the fuck she's supposed to know? You juvenile. You know what I mean? You ain't even looking back at her. Like, you ain't even really trying to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, feminine. You're in your masculine's mind a lot. He's got a whole lot of love for you, and he's just trying to figure out where the fuck he fits in your mix. You know? Two of Cups. He has this. It's the next step after loving the fuck out of somebody, after getting to know somebody who's like your other half. You know, it's like meeting your soulmate or your twin flame or some shit like that. Like, it's a step after that. And that's you having these feelings for your twin, yet having feelings for other people too. The point is to keep your twin close. So everything else is an outside situation. And not letting anything in or between you two. You have to learn how to deal with other people. Your feminine got friends. Your feminine got shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you're basically saying from the fourth, fifth dimension that you're learning how to accept a lot more. Like, your masculine is basically learning how to accept your friends for who and what they are. Your masculine is learning how to accept you more for who and what you are. And he's learning to really keep his emotions intact. I told you, your masculine is going to be more, don't be that emotional. Like, now they're getting emotional and learning how to deal with their emotions by being emotional. Whether that's triggers you bring feminine or anything else. Feminine, what you got to say in the fourth and fifth dimension? Seven of Cups. It's being all that in a bag of chips. Six of Cups is sauce. You know what I mean? It's being all that. Everybody's all that. And then you got being all that in a bag of chips. You got to have a bag of chips. Like, everybody's different, but you still got to be more than just a number, more than just a name, more than just a race, more than just a demographic, more than just a statistic. This is standing out. Or this is something in you that needs to come out. Pimp Cup Chronicles. Something in you that needs to come out. It's a side of you, you know, you had that you're starting to understand now, and you need to give it to the world. You giving this side of yourself to yourself changed your life in ways. Why you giving this side that you just gave to yourself? Why you can't give it to the world and affect the world? Same way you got affected. Selling cups is getting personal. To me, it's putting the you in YouTube. Giving the world you. You know what I'm saying? It's a piece of who you are. Giving the world yourself. You know what I mean? Put more smoke on that. Got the Two of Wands. Work. Divine Feminine. What your fourth, fifth dimensional self is saying here. Work. Two of Wands. More on yourself. More on this person inside that needs to come out. More on this gift you got that needs to get out of here. You know? Work more on taking your all that ass in this bag of chips, and like I say, marketing and promoting this bag of chips to where you at the Eight of Cups, which is enterprise. Two of Wands still. Work. Feminine, you got a lot of work to do. Don't think you don't. Final message, Seven of Swords. This is results. It's also Decepticons, but I don't see no Decepticon type business going on. It's you keeping it 100 with yourself and others. or others keeping it 100 with you about yourself. You know, this is results. I'm taking it as results. You know, for more smoke on results, you got the Three of Pentacles. The better the results are going to come from the bridges you build, masculine and feminine. It's the people you deal with, the social clubs you deal with, type of friends you got, type of mentors you have, teachers you have, the type of students you have, clients you have, the type of business you're conducting. Do your business. Professional relationships, professional business relationships you building out here. Through them, it's like you're going to get either exposed to a lot of secrets you didn't, like, that's part of business. Like, that's what it is. Final message, masculine and feminine. In the world, while y'all out here conducting yourselves, be very aware of business practices. These are secrets that's going to come out in the process of you getting to the other side. Like I say, you were just a regular entry-level worker. Now you're fucking corporate. And you're really getting to see what this corporation does. You know what I'm saying? You're really getting exposed to some real high people, to the movers and shakers of the world. And you're going to have to learn how to conduct yourself. Because you're building with these people. So watch what you do. Watch who you take money from. Watch who you trying to, you know what I mean? Like, watch what you're trying to get into. All right? It's going to be very important. It's the tactics that you use, masculine and feminine. Final message here. Dreams come true, wishes granted. This will happen. The dream is going to come true, and the wish is going to get granted on both y'all behalves. Step after this is the Ten of Cups. That's happiness or contentment. Just make sure you're happy, you're content with whatever this is. And remember, cups, these are feelings. These are emotions. All of happiness, Ten of Cups is just a feeling. It's not a pinnacle. You arrive at the Ten of Pentacles. This is a good situation. You're feeling good ain't a situation. It's an energy. It's a feeling. Enjoy it, because like I said, you're either going to be moving up or moving down. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned.